Today I wanted to have a chat about Vidda Pro, Vidda Pro Vented and Barents Pro. A little bit of confusion around which ones people should buy. So I wanted to make a quick video to clear up some of that. On my left here I've got a set of Vidda Pros, and on my right here I've got a set of Vidda Pro Vented. In front of me I have a pair of Barents Pros as well. We'll start with the key differences between the Barents Pro and the Vidda Pros. Effectively, they are the same trouser. So they've got the same pocket layout, pockets around here on the side. They've got the same double protection on the back side, double fabric on the knee. You're able to pop knee pads in them. Now the key difference is the Barents Pro trouser is a raw leg length. So what that means is that you get a longer trouser. There's something like 4 inches of extra leg length here. So just in front of me here, this is a 37 long. Just to get you an idea, if I hold that at the same, you can see how much extra material there is. These ones are finished. So you got a couple of little clips down the bottom here. This enables you to cinch the leg. You've also got a clip down the bottom here that allows you to attach it to your boot laces to stop your trousers from riding up. So the Vidda Pro in the bottom is a far more practical trouser. You're only going to buy the Barents if you really need that extra leg length, and you got to have a really long set of legs. There is no difference in the materials used on either trouser. If you've got these black highlights, it is just a colour highlight. Basically the colours don't affect the way the trousers are made, and it all comes down to personal preference. Right. So the thing you're wondering now is, what is the difference between the Vidda Pro and the Vidda Pro Vented? They're both still made out of the same G1000 material. So great material, it's been around since 1968. The main difference is to add these thigh vents down the side, which allow access into the leg for air. What they've had to do is they've had to rotate the pockets from being right on the side of the trouser around onto the front thigh. Now this is very similar to the Keb trouser as well, because they have that venting option. So you end up with these pockets that are rotated a little bit more to the front, and that's on both sides. They've also added a loop up the top for an axe, as opposed to the axe knife pocket that's on the other side of the Vidda Pros. Now by moving these pockets around and putting the thighs in, they've also slimmed up the leg. So what they've done is they've added this stretch panel within the centre of the trouser here, and that runs all the way up through the crotch and then back down the other side. It means that they're able to have a slimmer fitting trouser. They've still got the same articulated knee setup as far as where the stitches go, so it does bend really well as you bend your knee. And they've got the same finishing on the bottom of the trousers as far as the clips, the little laces retainer as well. So very similar, a little bit slimmer fitting. Fit around the top of the waist should be pretty much identical for most people. Right, so I want to talk about pockets for a minute. Now, the pockets on each leg are different. So on the right leg, you've got a fairly large drop-in pocket, and it's also got a bellows on the side and underneath. So this pocket is something that you can put something fairly bulky in, and it actually spreads out a little bit. The one pocket that the Vidda Pro Vented doesn't have is this knife pocket on the side. And the reason the Vented doesn't have it is it would interfere with the placement of the vent. So this is your knife pocket. So unclips at the top, it's long and it's narrow and allows you to slide a knife down. If you've got something longer, like an axe handle that you're trying to slide down, small axe, it also opens at the bottom and allows you access right up through the pocket. Now, if we're talking pockets, it's important to remember that both the Barents, the Vidda Pro and the Vidda Pro Vented don't have any pockets on the backside. So there's no drop-in pockets on the back. What it means is if you sat down outside, you're not going to sit on any of your gear. So if you've got a really long set of legs, you're probably best off looking at the Barents Pro. We find 90% of customers are best served by the Vidda Pro and the Vidda Pro Vented. Key difference being the advantage of being able to dump heat in the warmer weather with the Vented, but that does result in a slightly slimmer trouser. So you know, if you do spend a lot of time working out and you've got a large set of thighs, then you're still probably better off in the Vidda Pro than the Vidda Pro Vented. And you've got the 3 leg options in both, so short, long, and regular leg length as well. So there really is, most people are best served by either of these two, just a matter of whether you want it to have some venting for the hot weather or whether you're looking at more of just a cold weather trouser.